School at Home class in Science Grade 5. We are in the third quarter of our set of lessons, and I hope everybody will learn with our lesson number 1, week 2, day 1. For today, our topic is all about conductors and insulators. For our learning objectives, at the end of the learning episode, you are expected to identify materials which are good conductors of heat and electricity. Number 2, enumerate the characteristic of good conductors of heat and electricity. And realizing the importance of conductors in our daily lives. For our pretest, the directions: choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. It is the smallest particle of matter. A. Cells. B. Dust. C. Molecules. D. Virus. What is your answer? Correct. The answer is letter C. Molecules. Number 2. The passing of heat from molecule to molecule in an object is called blank. A. Conduction. B. Convection. C. Insulation. D. Radiation. Answer please. Very good. The answer is letter A. Conduction. For number 3, which are you going to use to prevent from getting burns when holding a hot pot? A. A big pan. B. Plastic folder. C. Pot cover. And D. Pot holder. Very good. The answer is letter D. Pot holder. Number 4. Which warms fast when deep in boiling water? A. Handle wrapped with paper. B. Metal handle. C. Plastic handle. And D. Wood handle. Answer please. Correct. The answer is letter B. Metal handle. Last, number 5. Butter melts over a heated pan. This shows that blank. A. It expands solids. B. It solidifies liquids. C. It liquefies some solids. And letter D. It changes liquids to solids. Nice answer, letter C. It liquefies some solids. Now let us have our recap. For our recap, so we are now in our second week of the third grading period, and I want to know if you can still recall the lessons we had last week. Now, let us try to do simple activity to help you freshen up your minds. Ready? Get your notebook or your paper and pen, then be ready to record or write your answer. Directions. Study the diagram, then answer the questions correctly. An athlete runs in a straight line from point A to point B. The starting time is 6 in the morning. He reaches destination at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He covered a distance of 10 kilometers. Look at the diagram. So we have point A, 6 a.m. up to point B, 2 p.m. And it covers from 0 kilometer to 10 kilometers. What is your answer? So how many hours did the athlete run in reaching point B? Very good. The answer is 8 hours. Number 2. What was his speed in reaching his destination? The answer is 1.25 kilometers per hour. Now for our lesson, when you peel off the coating of an electric wire, you will see copper wires inside. Copper wire is the most widely used material for connecting electrical devices. Why do you think so? When you check your pots and your pans in your kitchen, you will see that most of them are made of stainless steel or aluminum. Why are they suited for cooking utensils? Very good. Copper wires are widely used for electrical wiring because they are ductile and are good conductors of electricity, while steel and aluminum are good conductors of both heat and electricity. Conductors are materials that allow electricity and heat to flow freely through them, allowing electricity and heat to be transferred from the source through them. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Copper and aluminum are metals. Stainless steel is an iron-based metal with chromium. Cooking pots and pans made of metals make cooking faster because they quickly allow heat transfer from the flame to the food being cooked. Iron, gold, silver, brass, steel, copper, nickel, and water are also conductors of heat and electricity. Look at the examples. Metal materials are good conductors of heat and electricity. Materials that are non-conductors or that do not allow heat and electricity to pass through them are called insulators. Materials that are made of plastic, silk, leather, glass, oil, and rubber are insulators. Look at the examples of insulators. Now for our activities, activity number 1, let's check the directions. Write C if the object is a conductor and I if it is an insulator. For activity number 2, fill it up. Directions. Supply the correct words by choosing the correct answer in the word box. For activity number 3, fill in the boxes. Directions. Fill in the boxes with the correct letters. The first letter was given. So you can do these activities after you have watched this video. So you can answer your digitized worksheets after this time. Now for our wrap-up. House survey. Look around your house and list down materials that are conductors and insulators. So you can fill up the boxes or the columns that corresponds for the conductors and insulators. For our valuing, we all know that our home is made up of electrical wires that run throughout our homes. It is also the reason why there is electricity flowing in homes that we use in our electrical devices and gadgets. These electrical copper wires are good conductors for electricity. What is the importance of conductors in our home in the distribution of electricity? And how can you help your parents save electricity? Answers may vary. All possible answers will be accepted by your science teachers. Now for our post-test, Choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. A material through which heat passes poorly is called blank. A. Conductor. B. Energy. C. Heat. Letter D. Insulator. Your answer, please. Very good. The answer is letter D. Insulator. Number 2. Materials through which heat and electricity pass easily and quickly are blank. A. Absorption. B. Conductor. C. Convection. And letter D. Insulator. Answer? Very good. Letter B. Conductor. Number 3. Which of the following is not a good conductor of heat? A. Glass bottle. B. Stone. Letter C. Tin can. And letter D. Wood. Answer, please. The answer is letter D. Wood. Number 4. Which is not an example of an insulator? A. Leather. B. Plastic. C. Water. D. Rubber. Your answer? Very good. Letter C. Water, of course. Number 5. Which is not an example of a conductor? A. Aluminum. B. Copper. C. Cotton cloth. And letter D. Gold. Answer, please. Very good. The answer is letter C. Cotton cloth. I hope you enjoy our lesson. Thank you, class, for listening. See you next meeting and study your lessons. Keep safe and God bless.